Have you ever been handed someone's baby at a Walmart because they thought you were their sister? I was comparing cereal prices when a woman thrust a baby into my arms and sprinted toward the bathroom yelling, "Emergency, Jess!" Just 5 minutes. I stood there holding this infant, a complete stranger's child, in the middle of Walmart's breakfast aisle. The baby looked up at me with huge brown eyes and immediately started screaming. An elderly woman pushing her cart past gave me a sympathetic look. "First time dad? I'm not, this isn't," but she was already gone. The baby kept wailing. Other shoppers were starting to stare. I bounced it gently, the way I'd seen people do in movies. The crying got louder. A Walmart employee approached looking concerned. "Sir, is everything okay? Someone just handed me this baby," I said helplessly. She thought I was someone named Jess. The employee's eyes widened. "Should I call security?" "No, she said emergency. She went to the bathroom. She's coming back." At least I hoped she was coming back. The baby grabbed my beard and pulled hard, still crying. I started walking toward the bathrooms, figuring I should find this woman before someone called the cops. "Shh, it's okay," I told the baby, who responded by somehow crying louder. My eardrums were ringing. How could something so small make that much noise? A woman with 3 kids trailing behind her stopped me. "Teething," she said knowingly, pulling a sealed teether from her purse. "Keep it. I buy them in bulk." I had no idea what to do with it, so I just offered it to the baby, who immediately threw it at my face and continued screaming. 10 minutes passed. No sign of the woman. The baby had graduated from crying to making a sound I can only describe as demonic shrieking. My arms were getting tired. How much did this thing weigh? "You're doing it wrong," a teenage employee said, appearing with a manager. "You have to support the head more." "I don't know this baby," I said, perhaps too loudly. The manager was already on his radio. "We need security to the grocery section." "Wait, please, the mom went to the bathroom." She thought I was her sister Jess. "Sir, you just said you don't know this baby." "I don't," but she thought I did, or thought I was someone who did. 2 security guards arrived just as the baby decided to upgrade from shrieking to what I can only describe as a supernatural howl. One of them reached for the child, and suddenly my brain went into protective mode. "No, wait," I said, stepping back. "You can't just take a baby. What if you're not really security?" "Sir, we work here." "So? That doesn't mean you're authorized for baby handling." We were at an impasse when a woman came running full speed from the bathroom direction, soaking wet from the chest down, toilet paper stuck to her shoe. "Oh, thank God," she gasped, reaching for the baby. Then she stopped, looked at me, really looked at me for the first time. "You're not Jess," she said slowly. "I tried to tell you that, but you're wearing the same shirt, the purple tie-dye." I looked down. It was indeed purple tie-dye, an unfortunate gift from my ex. "Jess has that exact shirt, and from behind, your hair." "Ma'am," the security guard interrupted. "Is this your baby?" "Yes." "God, yes. I'm so sorry." The bathroom sink exploded. I thought he was my sister-in-law. She was supposed to meet me here. The real Jess appeared around the corner, and I kid you not, we could have been twins from behind. Same height, same build, same questionable fashion sense, same shoulder-length dark hair. "Sorry I'm late, Teresa," Jess said, then saw me holding the baby. "Who's this?" "Your stunt double, apparently," I said, finally handing over the still crying infant. The baby immediately stopped crying the second Jess took him. Of course. Teresa apologized about 50 times, offered to buy my groceries, my cereal, my entire cart. The security guards dispersed, disappointed they didn't get to arrest anyone. The manager wandered off muttering about incident reports. "I traumatized your baby," I said. "No, he's always like that with strangers," Teresa assured me. "Except Jess. They have a connection." Jess laughed. "Yeah, I bribe him with forbidden snacks when mom's not looking. They invited me to join them shopping, partly out of guilt, mostly because Teresa couldn't stop laughing about the situation. We went through Walmart together, this odd quartet, with other shoppers assuming I was the dad or uncle or some relation. The baby kept staring at me suspiciously from his cart seat, like he was trying to figure out how I'd infiltrated his inner circle. When I waved, he threw his teether at me again. This time I caught it. "He likes you," Jess lied. At checkout, Teresa insisted on buying my groceries despite my protests. "You held my screaming child for 15 minutes while security tried to arrest you. It's the least I can do." As they were leaving, the baby reached out his arms to me. Everyone froze. This child who'd been treating me like a war criminal suddenly wanted me to hold him. I picked him up carefully. He immediately grabbed my beard again, but gently this time, and made a happy gurgling sound. "Now he likes you," Jess said, genuinely surprised. "Babies are weird," I said. "The weirdest," Teresa agreed. They left with my number, promising to warn me if they ever saw me in Walmart again so I could run. 3 weeks later, Teresa texted me a photo of the baby wearing a tiny purple tie-dye shirt with the caption, "Now we can always find the right person." I still shop at a different Walmart though, just to be safe.